When I was in 5th grade, I was having a sleepover with a friend, and we ended up making duct tape wallets for fun. And basically, we monogrammed them, we put on some zippers, we put in some pockets, and we had a really enjoyable time. And in the end, we had a craft that we could use in the future. So today I'm going to show you how to do the exact same thing and have a really good time, and also have a craft that you can actually use after you're done. So this is going to be how to make a duct tape wallet. You can accomplish this in 4 simple steps. The first is to gather your ingredients. The second is to make a rectangular strip of duct tape with a few pockets. The third is to repeat this last step, and the fourth is to attach the 2 sides. So we're going to get started right now. Essentially, the first step is gather your ingredients. Essentially, all you're really going to need is a flat working space like this, a pair of scissors, preferably sharp, and a roll of duct tape, preferably patterned or colored, which you can find a lot of. So then you're going to move on to your second step, which is going to be to make a rectangular strip of duct tape with a few pockets. So you don't need a ruler for this. Essentially, all you're going to do is pull this out to a size that you think is preferable for your duct tape wallet. So you can just pick any size. I think this is good for mine, about this long. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep tearing off pieces of duct tape that are roughly the same length and attaching them like this so they overlap, so they stick to each other, but they're not entirely covering each other. So I'm going to keep doing this until I have the length that I want. And you're just going to want to make sure they're as close in size as possible. If you mess up, you can go back over with the tape, and you can fold it over. So you're just going to want to do this until it's about as long as you want yours to be. And this may seem a little superficial to you right now, especially when you consider the fact that originally duct tape was actually used for military purposes. It was used to seal canisters and to reattach broken fenders off trucks and to seal windows. So when you think about that, this is definitely incredibly superficial, although you still are going to be able to use this after you're done. So right now, I'm just going to tear off this piece. I've reached roughly the length that I like. I messed up a little bit right here, so I'm going to fold it over, sort of hide that, and same with right here. So now I have this, and then what I'm going to do is fold this over right here, and fold this over a little right here. I'm just going to get 1 or 2, I dropped the duct tape, I'm going to just get 1 or 2 more strips to cover the remainder of the sticky side of the tape. So when you're done, you're just going to have a rectangular square that looks like this. And this is going to be 1/2 of your wallet. So then, this is still on step 2. You're going to want to make some pockets. And this is really easy. Basically what you want to do is you're going to get a piece of tape. This is basically as long as my wallet, but that's okay because what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half, roughly in half like this, and fix the tape if it's sort of sticking out like that. Fold it over. So basically you have just a small strip. And I'm actually going to make another one of these and attach it because I think that's a good size for a pocket. So I'm going to tear this off right here. And this may seem a little wasteful, but it's not at all when you consider the fact that enough duct tape is sold every year to go to the moon and back 1.2 times, to wrap around the equator 12.6 times, and to enclose the Washington Monument 136 times. So this really isn't all that wasteful. So you're going to take these 2 pieces. I'm going to tape them together. It doesn't matter if this part looks a little sloppy because obviously you're not going to be able to see it. Okay, so I've attached the 2 pieces of my pocket together. Going to lay it right here, if you can see. And then you're going to want to attach it on this side, and this side, but not up here so you can still put things in. So just to sort of conserve tape, what you might want to do is tear this piece in half and then use those individual strips to attach the wallet, or to attach the pocket to the rest of the wallet. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just taping it down so you can have a pocket. And it doesn't matter if this is a little sloppy or if there's a piece hanging over. So what I have right now is, I like the way it looks. It's just, and the pocket is right here. So this is going to be big enough for maybe some money, like a billfold. And so step 3 is just going to be to repeat this step. And for the sake of time, I have gone ahead and done this. But this is going to be where you see how you use the scissors, because obviously the piece I made beforehand, I was anticipating this to be sort of a bigger wallet. So I'm just going to hold these two together like this. I'm going to trim down the bigger piece to fit the size of this wallet. So this is what I'm doing right now. I'm just trimming it down. So right now these look like they're about the same length, and then I can fix it in a second if I need to. So now with that done, and this already has a pocket on the inside as well, you're going to want to move on to your fourth and final step, which is going to be to attach these two together. So you're going to want to just take a piece of duct tape, stick it to about half of one side with the other one right behind it, tear it off right here, so you can see there's some overhanging, put them together, and then just attach the tape like this. So basically, what you have now is you have it attached on the bottom like this with the tape. And then you're going to want to, I just ran out, so I'm going to have to conserve tape right here. What you're going to have to do is, in my case, I'm going to have to tear this into 2 strips, because I'm running out. Again, stick half of it right here so it's overlapping. Tape it together like this, and it's sealed right there. We're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Like that, and then just fold it over, making sure it's attaching. And then, also in this step, is going to be to trim over some of the excess right here. And so basically, now you have your finished product. This is a duct tape wallet that has a few pockets inside. And if you want, you can even get a little more crafty, add a monogram or some zippers. This is really your own creation. So basically today I've showed you how to make this finished product of a duct tape wallet through 4 simple steps, and that's gathering your ingredients, making a rectangular strip with pockets, repeating the second step, and taping the 2 sides together. So I hope you really enjoyed learning to do this. I hope you're going to have as much fun doing this as I did, and this is going to conclude my presentation. Are there any questions?